Deep in the heart of the lush rainforests of Central America, there once existed one of the most advanced and sophisticated civilizations in history, best known for their incredible achievements in architecture, mathematics, astronomy, and writing. But what happened to the mighty Mayan civilization? How did it suddenly disappear from the face of the earth, leaving behind nothing but countless unanswered questions and mysteries? Today, we're embarking on an epic journey to uncover the secrets of the lost Mayan civilization. We'll investigate some of the theories and possible explanations behind their sudden collapse. We'll also look at where the Mayans exist today and how their legacy continues to impact the world. So come join us on this adventure as we solve one of the most complicated puzzles of all time. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of this fascinating civilization and a new perspective on the forces that shaped our past. To set the stage for the enigmatic story of the Mayan civilization, let's take a moment to imagine what it would be like to walk through the ancient Mayan cities that once dotted the landscape of Central America. Imagine massive temples and palaces filled with glittering gold and precious jewels, towering pyramids, intricate carvings, and bustling marketplaces filled with exotic goods. It's hard to believe that all of this could disappear so suddenly and completely. Who were the Mayans and why did their thriving civilization unexpectedly collapse? A lot of questions have baffled historians and explorers for decades, and in return, a variety of theories developed in an attempt to provide explanations, but none of them are entirely adequate. The Mayan civilization was a pre-Columbian civilization that thrived in Mesoamerica, primarily in present-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador, from about 2000 BC to 1500 AD. Even though their origins are still a topic of debate among historians, it is generally believed that the Mayans developed from an earlier culture known as the Olmecs, which flourished in the same region between 1200 BC and 400 BC. The Mayan population is thought to have grown to as many as 10 million. They established their own distinct culture and language, and their civilization reached its peak between 300 AD and 900 AD, during which time they built inspiring cities, organized a complex system of governance, and made significant contributions to science and history. The Mayan Empire was divided into various city-states, each with its own ruling family and hierarchy. The vast majority of them were skilled farmers and traders, and this explains why their economy was largely based on agriculture and trade. They also developed a sophisticated calendar and number system, as well as a form of hieroglyphic writing. The Mayans were renowned for their impressive advancements in agriculture, architecture, astronomy, mathematics, and arts. However, despite its remarkable power and achievements, the Mayan civilization eventually experienced a sudden decline during the late Classic period, leading to the downfall of many of its cities and a reduction in its population. This has been a source of great mystery and speculation for centuries. So, what happened to the Mayan civilization? How did they vanish so suddenly? Theories abound, but no one knows for sure what happened to this once great civilization. One of the most widely accepted theories for the collapse of the Mayan civilization is environmental degradation. The Mayans relied heavily on their environment for survival, and they transformed the landscape to meet their needs. They developed complex systems of terracing, irrigation, and crop rotation that allowed them to sustain large populations in relatively small areas. They also practiced slash-and-burn agriculture, which involved cutting down forests and burning the land to make way for farming. This had a severe impact on the ecosystem, causing solid erosion, deforestation, and depletion of natural resources. With a rapidly growing population, the Mayans may have overexploited their farmland, leading to a shortage of food and hunger. Environmental changes may have also led to disruption in trade routes, resulting in the Mayans running out of resources. Another factor that may have caused the Mayans' downfall is severe climate change. Evidence suggests that the region faced a prolonged and harsh drought during the 9th and 10th centuries, which would have had a devastating impact on agriculture, crop yields, and water resources. It is also postulated that the Mayans were destroyed by consecutive natural disasters. This could be supported by records of cataclysmic events like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions during the period when the Mayan civilization disappeared. Maybe they were unable to adapt to such encounters, leading to their eventual collapse. Did the Mayans really fall victim to their own success? The Mayan ruling class was notoriously wealthy and powerful, and they may have become too focused on maintaining their own power rather than addressing the needs of the common wider population. This could have led to societal stress and rebellion, ultimately contributing to the cessation of their empire. That however, would not explain the unexpected departure from their populated, well-ordained cities. Another popular theory is that the Mayan civilization was destroyed by invasion. The Mayans were not a unified empire but a collection of city-states that were often at internal war with each other. This could have led to political instability and the breakdown of societal norms, making them vulnerable to outside invaders. There is also evidence to suggest that the Toltecs, a powerful civilization from central Mexico, may have conquered and assimilated the Mayans. The reality is that the demise of the Mayan civilization may have resulted from one or more of those theories or may have had an entirely different cause. We may never know. What we are certain about, however, is that despite their mysterious disappearance, the Mayans have left an enduring legacy. Many of their achievements and innovations continue to influence modern-day society, from their agriculture to their writing system. They also had a profound understanding of the natural world, and their astronomical knowledge has been vital for space exploration. The Mayan civilization left behind an incredible system of literature, including hieroglyphic inscriptions and other written works that offer insights into their culture, religion, and daily life. They also left magnificent architectural wonders such as the temple pyramids at Tikal, the colossal constructions made from precisely fitted solid stone blocks, the astronomical observations of Chichen Itza, and many more. The ancient Mayan civilization may now be long gone, but this does not mean that the society has also ceased to exist. In fact, up to this day, there are over 6 million Mayans still living in Mesoamerica, scattered in several states. The largest portion of them lives in the regions of Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. A sizable portion of the Mayan population also resides in the Mexican state of Yucatan, estimated at around 2 million. The cultural identity of the Mayan population, distributed as it is among different modern states, varies significantly. Mayans in Mexico, Yucatan, and Guatemala have largely managed to preserve many aspects of the original Mayan culture. They continue to practice many of the same traditions and customs as their ancestors, including their unique language, music, dress, and religious beliefs. Mayans in certain other regions, on the other hand, have adopted many aspects of the culture that flourished as a result of Spanish interaction with the native Mayans. The latter trend has been encouraged over the centuries as well because those who adopted the Spanish-favored aspects of culture tended to have better economic opportunities before the end of Spanish rule in the region. In fact, the Mayan culture has experienced something of a renaissance in recent years, with renewed interest in their art, literature, and religion. And while the ancient cities may be ruins now, they continue to attract visitors from around the world who are captivated by the rich history of the Mayan civilization. Where did the Mayans go? The answer to this question may never be fully known, but it is clear that a combination of factors, including environmental degradation, climate change, and warfare, contributed to the downfall of the Mayan civilization. However, the legacy of the Mayans lives on, inspiring generations with their art, architecture, mathematics, and astronomy. And while the Mayan civilization may have disappeared, its descendants and its amazing culture endure, serving as a reminder of the incredible achievements of their ancestors in preserving their heritage. And with that, we've come to the end of our journey through Mayan history. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in next time for more mysteries of history.